This is AMS TV and you are watching AMS English News, and here are today's top stories. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has expressed his disagreement during the meeting to select the new CBI director. The meeting was held at the Prime Minister's residence in New Delhi. The Prime Minister, the Chief Justice of India and the leader of opposition took part in the discussion. Rahul said that the details of 69 shortlisted candidates were not properly shared. He added that the selection process should be transparent and fair. According to him, it should not only a formality. After the meeting, he shared his views through a letter on social media. The current CBI director's terms will end on May 24th. The government led by Chief Minister Vijay Shah has won the floor test in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. The ruling party received 144 votes in support of the confidence motion. This includes support from 25 rebel MLAs of the AIADMK. Only 22 members voted against the motion. 5 MLAs were absent during the voting. With this result, the TVK government has proved its majority in the House. Leaders said the vote shows a strong political support and stability for the state government. The session ended peacefully after the announcement of results. Petroleum Minister Hardeep Singh Puri said on Tuesday that India has enough fuel stock for the country. He stated that India has 60 days of crude oil reserves, 60 days of LNG and 45 days of LPG. He added that there is no supply problem at present. Speaking at the annual business summit in Delhi, he also mentioned the Prime Minister's appeal to save energy and resources. Puri said people should not create panic about the Prime Minister's recent comment. He asked everyone to listen carefully and avoid misunderstanding. The Prime Minister has requested people to use less petrol and diesel and prefer metro, electric buses and public transport. Pratik Yadav, the younger brother of Samajwadi Party leader Akhilesh Yadav, has died in Lucknow at the age of 38. Reports say he was taken to civil hospital early in the morning by a family members. Doctors declared him dead after examination. The sudden news has shocked his family and supporters. Akhilesh Yadav visited the post-mortem house after hearing the news. Many political leaders and party workers expressed their sadness and offered condolences to the family. Further details about the cause of death are still awaited. N. Rangaswamy has become the Chief Minister of Puducherry for the 5th time. He took the oath of office at Lok Bhavan administered by Lieutenant Governor Kailash Nath. BJP National President Nitin Nabin was also present at the ceremony. In the recent Puducherry Assembly election results announced on May 4th, the NDA alliance led by Rangaswamy won 16 out of 30 seats. The victory helped him form the government again. Meanwhile, in Kerala, the announcement of the next Chief Minister may happen today. Leaders are holding meetings and the final decision is expected soon. The NEET UG 2026 exam issue has reached the Supreme Court. The Federation of All India Medical Association has filed a petition. It has requested the court to conduct the exam again under its supervision. FAIMA said that trust in the National Testing Agency has reduced. They also demanded changes in the current government body. Meanwhile, the Central Bureau of Investigation has reached Nasik for investigation. One accused, Shubham Khairnar, was arrested on May 12th. The case is being closely monitored by authorities. Further hearings are expected soon in the court. US President Donald Trump has said that America will win the ongoing conflict with Iran. He stated that Iran must either agree to deal or face serious consequences. Before traveling to China, Trump told reporters that the United States has all options available to manage the situation. He also said that Iran issue and the Strait of Hormuz crisis may be discussed in the meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping, although trade will be the main topic. According to reports, the US has spent around $29 billion in 74 days on weapons and military equipment. The defense minister has asked Congress for more budget support. US President Donald Trump has left for China after 8 years. He will stay in Beijing from May 13 to May 15. This is his first visit to China since 2017. Trump is traveling with 17 top company CEOs including Elon Musk and Tim Cook. Reports say a big Boeing deal worth billions of dollars may be discussed. During the visit, Trump will meet Chinese President Xi Jinping. Both leaders are expected to talk about trade, Taiwan, rare earth minerals, artificial intelligence and the Iran conflict. The meeting is considered important for global relations. On Wednesday, the Indian stock market opened with gains. The Sensex rose by 300 points and is trading at 74,850. The Nifty also increased by 100 points and crossed the 23,480 level. Investors are buying metal shares, which are showing strong performance today. However, auto stocks are seeing some selling pressure. Market experts say positive global signals are supporting the rise. Overall, the market is trading in a positive zone in early session. Traders are watching further movement closely during the day. Today, Royal Challengers Bengaluru will play against Kolkata Knight Riders in the 57th match of IPL 2026. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. at the Shahid Veer Narayan Singh International Stadium in Raipur. This is their first meeting in the current session. Kolkata has beaten Bengaluru 20 times in the past. The match is very important for both teams. RCB wants to confirm a place in the playoff. Kolkata needs a win to stay in the tournament. Bengaluru is currently at the top of the points table with 14 points. Rajasthan is facing severe heat in many districts, recorded very high temperatures. Barmer became the hottest city in India for the third day in a row with 48.3 degrees Celsius. Phalodi, Jaisalmer, Chittorgarh and Bikaner also recorded temperatures above 45 degrees Celsius. People are suffering due to the intense heat. In Madhya Pradesh, the weather changed suddenly. Ratlam was the hottest city in the state at 46.5 degrees Celsius. At the same time, Bijapur and Niwari districts saw strong winds, heavy rain and hail. In Haryana, hailstorms were reported. In Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh, trees and electric poles fell on vehicles due to a storm. In Bihar and Maharashtra, strong winds and lightning caused 11 deaths. Authorities have advised people to stay safe and follow weather alerts. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.